Good day. It's Friday, and on Fridays, I like to, I don't know, something thought provoking, something to think about over the weekend. And this is no difference whatsoever. So many of you know, well, I don't know how you might know, but it was my 10-year anniversary last weekend. And me and the wife went to York races. York races. Yeah, it was York races. Thinking, was it Doncaster? No, definitely York races, and then went to the Lake District, Windermere, and we stayed in somewhere called the Lakes Hotel and Spa, and it was wonderful. I'm not one for writing reviews. I don't know why. I should do because I know how important they are for my company. I know how important it was in the restaurant industry. But if I'm honest, I can't be asked. I can't be bothered. But what they did, they guilted me into writing the review. I felt compelled to write in the review. Why? Because they went above and beyond every single second I was there. It was incredible. By the way, if anybody, and here I am talking about them now, if anybody's anywhere near Windermere, I would thoroughly recommend this. You have a hot tub on your balcony. It's beautiful. I couldn't recommend. It's one of the nicest hotels that I've stayed in. And the breakfast, it was to die for. And I am paying. I put on £4. I went away for 2 days and put on £4. How does that happen? Anyway, one of the things that stuck out, well, there's two things. First of all, you get shown around the whole complex by one of the team members, a guy called Andy. He was wonderful, absolutely fantastic, and he was engaging. Nothing was too much trouble. And then the second thing, here's the kicker. There's a Bentley outside, a hotel's Bentley. Yeah, a hotel's Bentley. And we got told, hey, listen, if you want a ride into town, just ask the guy at the front desk to drop you off in the Bentley, and you get what is it? Is it free? Yeah, it's complimentary. I'm like, oh my God, Claire, complimentary Bentley ride. But obviously I daren't ask, because you feel like it literally is only a 5-10 minute walk anyway, but you daren't ask. And so we was walking out, going for our meal, and we was trying to take a photo of myself and Claire, trying to do one of these stupid selfies. And this guy behind the desk saw that we were struggling. He goes, "Do you want me to take a photo of you?" I was like, "Oh yeah, fantastic, thanks, mate. Yeah, it'd be great." And so he took us a photo, and he goes, "You go anywhere nice? And we just going to town for some tea." And he goes, "Well, how are you getting there?" So we're walking, and he goes, "Well, just wait right there. I'll get the keys for the Bentley, and I'll take you." I'm like, oh my God, what service. It was absolutely incredible. So the Bentley, it serves two purposes. One, I just think it looks good outside the facility. Outside of the facility, I'm thinking storage. I feel it looks good outside. It sets a tone that there's a Bentley there, but also it serves a tangible purpose, because it's there to make us feel special, that we're going downtown in a Bentley. I mean, when you walked out, you felt a little bit taller, your chest was popping out a little bit further. It was just a thoroughly great experience. And that's the key word. It was an experience. And that is why I felt compelled to write a review on and talk about it here. And so my question to you is, how can we stand out? What can we do more? How can we make an experience for our customers? And the problem is that myself included, I don't think that we spend enough time on focusing on the customer. How can we stand out? What can we do more? What can we look at from other industries? Because there's not a lot of innovation in self-storage. Well, there still isn't. I was thinking of technology we're innovating, but in terms of how we look after our customers, there's not a lot we can do. There's not a lot of different things we can do. There's not a lot of ways we stand out. And so we've got to take and look at other industries and take from them and see, okay, what can we do? How can we do it? And I've been thinking about this a lot recently. And the one thing that I believe that I'm going to do in my next facility, we've got a facility that we're trying to buy at the minute. And I will test it in this facility. It's a man and a van. So at the minute we do free van rentals, which the customers absolutely love. When I say free, it's basically 50 quid for the insurance. So it pays for itself. It pays for the van rental. And so what I'm thinking of now is, can we do free man with van? So get a van, and can we do a free man with van service where if you're coming in, you can use us and it's for free. And if you're leaving or something, then it's chargeable. I don't know. I haven't worked out the crux of it, But the question is, how can we make it a win-win for us and a win-win for the customer? There's one way we can do it is charge insurance. So we charge 50 quid. I'm sure that the guy will be booked out every single day. So that's 30 days, says 1,500 quid. It's not going to pay his wages. So that's a problem there. It's going to pay the van rental, but it's not going to pay his wages. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we shouldn't do it, because yes, you invest in the experience. So we're investing in the customer's experience. So that's bound to cost you money. Is it going to be worth £1,000 a month or whatever it is? Is it worth that for the experience for the customer? And how much is that experience going to drive new traffic? Is it going to be a talking point? Are they going to feel compelled to write a review? Are they going to feel compelled to tell other people about the service? And it's just about standing out. And I even if we don't end up doing this, this is always a fantastic exercise for you and for your team to sit down and think, right, what can we do more? How can we engage and give the customers a better experience than they are currently getting? And if you've got any ideas, I would love to know. Hit me up on my LinkedIn, Dean Booty. You'll find me. And I'm fascinated and I'm obsessed with making sure we stand out. We do so much for our customers, but can we do more? But we've also got to measure and weigh that against how much it costs to acquire a customer. So how much it costs currently to acquire a customer, and how much is a lifetime value of a customer. And so how much wriggle room have you got currently? It's say 150 quid to acquire a customer from Google. If it costs another £100 for that man with van, that's 250 quid. Do we have enough wriggle room in there? Are we prepared to spend that extra £100 on that service? I don't think it'll be quite £100, but it could be. I mean, the man, you could, for example, you could do 4 hours free. So a man with van fares 4 hours free. So he can help 2 customers a day. And then if you want more than 4 hours, then it's chargeable at £25 an hour or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Or 2 hours free. I don't know. There's some sort of concept. There's some sort of way we can get this to work, but I aren't there yet. I don't know. And it may be that we just, do you know what? Fuck it and do it. And then we work it all on the way. We literally jump off a cliff and we build the airplane on the way down. I'm a massive fan of that. Everybody says you shouldn't do it. But do you know what? Sometimes we just get paralyzed and we never, ever do anything. And so I'm all for chucking myself off a cliff. For example, I'm running 3 marathons in 3 days. And I say running, it's as long as I move 26 miles a day for 3 days, I'll complete it. It doesn't matter if I walk, crawl, run, whatever. And I've got loads of people who's like, oh, no, you want to train for 6 months? You want to train for 6 months? I feel like I'm fairly fit anyway, fit-ish, but I've never done that sort of distance. And yesterday I run 10 miles for the first time. And I'm like, oh, bollocks, let's just do it. I could train for 6 months and then I could get injured and never ever do it. Oh, fuck it, let's just do it. And so I'm a massive believer of just doing it, and we learn. Even if you don't hit your goal where you want to be, you will be damn sure a lot closer than you would be if you never tried at all. So yeah, jump off a cliff, build your airplane on the way down. What's the worst that could happen in this situation, in this scenario, that we have a man with van and it costs us £2,000 a month? It's painful, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'll try that at the next new facility, because we've got everything set up for free van hire at Willoughby. So the next facility that's over 10,000 square foot, we will definitely try that. I think it would be, well, who knows, but I'm going to try it. Anyway, so your homework for the weekend is to think about what we can do more and share it with me. What can we do more for our customers? Obviously, there's got to be a limit, because we don't want to lose money doing something. We're prepared to lose a little bit, but we don't want to lose a lot, because at the end of the day, it's a capitalist. I'm a capitalist. We want to make money. You want to make money. I want to make money. We don't want to give money away. And so how can we make that experience all the more just a better experience for the customer? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I loved it, because I always think you've got to keep your eye out and look at other facilities, upper industries, and see what they're doing. Is it Metro Self-Storage? Metro Self-Storage, they do, Google them, they do something cool as well. We have a silver, I haven't looked at their website for a long time, so forgive me if it's wrong, but yeah, silver, gold or something. Anyway, they do loads of different things. So that's fascinating. That's interesting. Yeah. All right, guys, girls, I love you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the sun, and I'll see you later. Bye.